Personally, this is one of my most anticipated hunts of the year. We're headed to Lamont Outdoors, Southern Illinois.
November 6th, baby, in Illinois. Lamont Outdoors. Biggest deer of my life.
There it comes.
Is he dead? If he's not, he ain't happy.
God, what a body on a deer.
We've got 3 years of history with this deer.
Oh, this is the craziest hunt I've ever been on in my life.
Personally, this is one of my most anticipated hunts of the year. You've heard it before, but these people are like family. They got some absolute giants. We're headed to Lamont Outdoors, Southern Illinois. Marcus. Hello, my friend.
Oh, man.
Look, here he is, right here. Get him, get him. I'm gonna hold him. Ah! What are y'all doing? Goodness gracious, you
The truth or lie to you?
What?
On what we're doing.
Getting ready to go track a deer.
Trying to figure out what gar hole we're gonna put you in.
I ain't worried about it, bud. Hey, I ain't picky.
I know.
I'm gonna tell you, I hope you ain't too attached to them young deer.
How's it going, man?
Well, we made it to Lamont's alive, thank God. It's like a second home for us, so it's great to get up there and see everyone again. Well, we got to wait on Justin to get in camp, but as soon as he gets in camp, we go climbing a tree and Mark puts him in the daggone hot seat.
Hey, we just got set up. First afternoon sitting in Illinois. I bumped a 150 glass deer about 20 yards from this stand, and I just saw another big 8 about 150 yards from here, and I think there's a buck walking in here, so I gotta be super quiet. I could barely get set up. I've had deer all over me. This is crazy. Yeah, there's that buck. Hang on. Let me see if I can get him.
Oh, this is the craziest hunt I've ever been on in my life. That buck just came in. It was 37 yards. I shot him a little bit high. And I didn't get it past through. I'm a little bit worried about the shot. He just bounded off into that field. God, I hope I got him. I can't tell how much penetration I got, but I hit him at least. I don't know, I'm gonna have to look back at the footage, but November 6th, baby, in Illinois, Lamont Outdoors. Oh man, that was a big deer. Biggest deer of my life.
Dillard hunts for 43 minutes. Has the oldest buck I've ever seen on the hoof come in. Shoots him a little high, which, you know, we went back and looked at everything, but everybody rounds up and we go start looking for blood.
What was the last blood right where Taylor's at?
See if he went that way or this one. Blood there? Yeah.
We tracked that deer. We gave it our best effort. Really didn't feel good about the shot going out there, but always want to make your best effort. He ran for a ways as far as the blood went. Then we just ran out of blood. And a couple days later, we're on the way home, get a phone call, and another hunter about 1.5 miles away had killed the deer. Still had Justin's hair in him.
Suge Knight, man. What a deer. I saw that deer probably 3 years ago. It was the first time I hunted at Lamont. And I mean, we think he was 3 years old then, so he's just an old monarch, man. He's a heck of a deer.
So that was the deer we called Suge as a 3-year-old. So the next year, Bob's hunting, same farm, pretty much same area. Look who shows up.
It's now down in the 40s, 50s, and it's going to keep dropping. It's going to go down in the 30s, so that's good for us. Get these bucks on their feet, cruising.
So Bob sees this deer the first day. I go to a different part of the farm. At this point, I am begging Mark to let me shoot him. Just a giant bodied deer. I am chomping at the bit, but Mark thinks he needs another year. All right, so now it's 2018. This big bully buck that we've watched for 3 years now has got to be 14, 15 years old. I don't know, he might be 20, 25. He's on Social Security, has no teeth, and Mark finally gives me the green light. He's a good deer. That is tempting, but he's young. He's gonna be a stud next year for sure. Here he comes. Be easy, Taylor. It is our second to last day, and the weather's finally breaking, and it feels good. It's cold, overcast. And that was a good buck. I just need a 1 year older. He was 3. We're gonna let him pass. And hopefully his daddy's getting ready to come in here. There's a giant-bodied old 8-pointer that comes in here and
and he's just been running stuff all around. And if I can see him in daylight, I'm gonna run one through him because he's about 300 pounds. Just a big old bodied 8-pointer. But that one's gonna get the pass this morning, that 9. We've seen a ton of action this morning. One good buck, a couple little dinks, ton of does. So what we're gonna do is try to tiptoe out of here, grab something to eat, charge some batteries, hop back up in this stand. It's gonna be a good afternoon, I feel like.
That'll work, won't it?
I'm shooting this dude 10 times out of 10. He's nice, ain't he? Cagey.
I ain't had anybody outside of at the house that said deer acting like they should.
I've seen probably 3 or 4 shooters over there running around, eating, not chasing doe, but eating and moving and going between the woodlots. So.
Man, it feels good today. It's our last afternoon. It's not bottom of the ninth because we got tomorrow morning. It is tough, but the ninth. And we're trailing big time. But I'm hoping that Tyler, Justin, or me, one of us can get something shot tonight. Because it's been too good of a hunt not to. Rut's on, I think. Had a deer walk by and tell me that it wasn't, but I think it is. Doesn't really matter what the deer think anyway, it's all about what we think. If we think the rut's on, by gosh. So let's get to it. It'll be a wild afternoon, I hope. Stick my finger in my mouth or something. Feels good. Smells good. Looks good. It's all good. Where the big bucks? buck. Oh, thank you, God. Lamont Outdoors. And we just throttled that big bully 8 we've been after. I could tell those deer just started getting nervous. And then everything kind of took out of here. And then everything kind of scattered, started filtering off. And Taylor says, the big 8. I turned around and saw him. He was right under us. And I drew. And I just had to hold it forever because he turned. Finally, it got right. And I was able to slip it in there. And it looks like it took his heart out. Man, I want to get my hands on that deer because he's so good.
I ain't never had nothing taken care of.
It's good. Let's see the fight, man.
He sucked it up.
I just gone.
Thank you. Can I have another? Huh? He took it with him.
Did you get it pass through?
No. He said, I'll take that.
He's bigger than the arrow.
Oh, yeah.
Wider than the arrow.
It was quartering away.
That's awesome.
We got 3 years of history with that deer. And he's probably 2 years old.
How'd it go? Oh, I was messing with her.
Is he dead?
You got me
I
too.
hope so. If he's not, he ain't happy.
We got back to the lodge. We got everyone gathered up. We're fixing to go get our hands on this deer.
God, what a body on a deer. We've got 3 years of history with this deer. We filmed him 3 different years. I think first time we come up here, first time Tyler came up here, saw him, filmed him. And then last year he was running everywhere. And this year Mark gave me the green light. And he is just a big old deer. Look at the mass all the way out. Full body, man. Good gosh.
The daggone brute, buddy.
Tyler, get in there. Get on in here.
I knew it. That's why I was looking at blood and I kept looking. I was like, I'm gonna see his rack sooner or later. Yeah.
Dude, I ain't never had nothing soak up an arrow like that, and he took it like a champ.
That's crazy, man. And that's the coolest thing, like when you got a state like this and you can build a story with a deer.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Look at the scars on his neck.
Oh, he's a warrior. He was just everywhere. Just a big old bully buck. And I'm gonna tell you, with that body, he can probably push around just about anything he wants
He's
to.
a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, Lord.
That's awesome, dude.
Mark, get on in here. Look, he don't want any incriminating. He's like, guys, if y'all want to come hunt a special place, come up here with Mark Lamont. Here's our man right here. What do you think, Tyler?
The one and only.
The one and only. He does a great job. He's got some great ground. Awesome lodging. He's a lot of fun most of the time. Yeah. Right. Most of the time. Guys, I am 3 for 3 here at Lamont Outdoors, and it doesn't get much better than that. Shot a big 8 the first year. It was a 9 last year, and then this stud this year. That's pretty good success rate. I can't complain. And if he'll have me, I'll be back next year. It's quiet. Did y'all hear that? God, that broadhead, man. Look at that. Look at I keep getting impressed by these things every time I shoot them. I ought to be over it by now, but
I think I'm gonna start shooting.
it's just a big old deer. Look at the mass all the way out. Full body, man. Good gosh.
Hey,
He is.
Since you love him so much, you get to drag him.
I'll drag him. I have so much adrenaline right now.
Son.
I got people to work.
I want people to watch out.
It's hard to tell.
Hernia.